जय हिंद स्टूडेंट, I am Dr. Anand Tyagi from Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today I am going to deliver my lecture on Engineering Mathematics First KAS 103T. In this lecture, I discuss about the module 5th vector calculus. Before it, I have done some portion of this module. Before the previous lecture, I explain what is the role of vector in engineering and technology, and how to calculate the gradient of a scalar function, how to calculate divergence of a vector point function, and I explain briefly what is the scalar point function and what is the vector point function in the previous lecture. Today I discuss briefly what is the role of curl, what is curl, and what is the importance of curl in engineering and technology as well as our daily life. Today contents are taking for this today lecture curl of a vector point function. How to calculate curl of a vector point function I explain briefly. Physical meaning of curl, what is the physical meaning of curl we study here, and after this I explain what is line integral and how to calculate the line integral of the scalar point function. Similarly, how to calculate the line integral of vector point function. So today lecture are very most important for the unit number 5 vector calculus, and after this I explain application of the above topic, and I take some question based on the above topic in the last, and I elaborate what is the role of curl and physical meaning of the curl in the end of the lecture. Now book reference for the today lecture: E. Krasing, Advanced Engineering Mathematics, John Villay, Maharaj Ji Ware, B.V. Ramanna and B.S. Grewal. Student can be opt any one of them for the today lecture, right? What is curl, right? Before it, right, I explain, right, what is the divergence, what is the gradient of the function, how to calculate the gradient. Now question is that what is the curl? Curl means rotation. Curl means rotation. How, what type of rotation we see here, right? Rotation means circular helix type rotation. This is curl, means this. How to rotate, right? That is the curl. But which type of the rotation I explain here one by one. First of all, we see that, right, what is curl mathematically, right? If I consider a vector point function f denoted by f1i plus f2j plus f3k here. Now what will be the curl here? So curl is denoted and defined by del cross f, right? What is del? In the previous lecture I explained what is the del. Del means component of x, y, z of derivative with respect to the vector I cap, j cap and k cap. That is known as I del over del x, I write here, plus y del over, right, I write here briefly one by one I explain here, right, del operate, right, I del over del x, I write here, plus j cap, right, del over del y. Similarly k cap del over del z, right. In the previous lecture I explained what is the role of del here, right, and right, grade is denoted by, in the previous lecture I explained what is grade phi. Grade phi means del phi, right, and divergence phi, right, divergence means divergence of a vector quantity. Suppose I want to calculate here divergence of a vector quantity. What will be the vector quantity? Suppose divergence f, so that will be del dot f here. Suppose I want to calculate curl here, so what is the meaning of curl? F is equal to del cross f. So dear student, listen to me very carefully. In whole unit of the vector calculus there are only three terms: gradient, divergence and curl. There are nothing but only three things: grade phi, divergence f and curl F. We study only three things. Now here, what is the role of curl here? We see that curl means rotation. So how to calculate the rotation of vector point function here? Del cross F. What is the value of del here? So I write here, value of del is this, I del over del x plus y del over del y plus k cap del over del z, and putting the value of here this. So how to calculate the curl F? So that means del cross F, yeah, A cross B, study in the 12th level student and they know how to calculate the A cross B. So first of all I write the component of ijk in the first row, and second row the component of the partial derivative del over del x, del over del y and del over del z, and third line is the component of the F vector point function F1, F2 and F3. If we open the determinant of 3 by 3, so how to calculate? Student know how to calculate the determinant of 3 by 3, right? By using the first row, I explain here, I cap this multiply by this and minus this multiply by this, I write here, right? And minus j, I write here minus j, right? And this multiply by this and this multiply by this, I write here, right? Plus k cap. How to calculate the k cap? So k cap is this multiplying by this and minus multiply by this. So in this way we find out the curl of a vector point function. In this way we can find out the vector quantity is the rotation or irrotational. Student, keeping in the mind, if curl F will be 0, that means vector is irrotational, that means there is no movement in the motion of the particle in the vector. So in this way we can say that there are three most important things in this chapter, right? What is this? So first is grade. I explain again, grade phi, right? Grade is always calculate the scalar point function and result its will be the vector form n, right? And that is equal to del phi, right? And after this the divergence denoted by div f, that means divergence is calculated only vector point function. What is the role of this? Del dot f, right? And this will be the scalar quantity. And next curl f, right, is equal to del cross f, I write here del cross f. In this way we can find out, we calculate three different things, grade, divergence and curl in the vector calculus. Now suppose I consider a numerical here, right? If r is a vector, right, is equal to xi plus yj plus zk cap, calculate divergence r and grade r, grade and curl r. Because r is a vector quantity, so we cannot calculate here gradient, right? Because gradient is always calculated in the scalar part always, right? So now we consider here, right, we consider here how to calculate divergence r, divergence vector r. So that means del dot r cap, right? How to calculate here? So we see that what is the value of, right, del over del x, I write here, plus y del over del y plus z here. How to calculate here? So we see that, right, very carefully I write here j cap and there k cap del over del z, and dot vector. What is vector r? So r is xi cap, student study in the 12th level, plus yj cap plus zk cap, right? Suppose dot product of two vectors is I dot I is 1, I dot I is 1. So how to calculate? Del x upon del x here plus j dot j1, so del y over del y here plus, right, I write here, right, del z upon del z here. So what will be the result? This 1 plus 1 plus 1, answer is 3. So in this way we can calculate divergence of a vector point function if P is a moving particle in the space and whose radius vector is this r, right? So this will be the result of this problem. Now suppose I want to calculate the curl r, vector r. So how to calculate? Curl means del cross r here, del cross r here. So how to calculate del cross r? So I explained just now. First row is I, j and k cap, right? And what is the del? Del is del over del x plus del over del y, del over del z. And what is vector r? The component of x, I is x, component of y, yeah, j is y, and component of k is z. How to calculate? We see that. I write here I, this, right? So what is the meaning of these terms? Differentiate z with respect to y, 0, minus this, differentiate by this, 0. Similarly minus j, 0, minus 0. Similarly k cap, 0 minus 0. So result is 0. That means vector r is irrotational vector. In this way we can find out the position of the curl f. Suppose I want to calculate the curl of this vector at this point. So first of all I calculate here curl f. What is the definition of curl f? Del cross f. How to calculate del? The position is I, j, k in the first row, and del over del x. These two rows are always fixed in the case of del cross f. What is f1, f2 and f3? Suppose we put the value of f1, f2, f3 here. So what will be the result? We see that, right? So there is the result x y square and z. Suppose I want to calculate this result. So what will be the result? This. What is the meaning of these terms? X, z, right? Differentiate with respect to y. So result will be 0, right? Minus this, differentiate of y square with respect to z is 0. Student study this portion in the third unit, partial differentiation. That means partial differentiation is play the most important role in the vector calculus, right? In the same way, suppose I want to calculate here minus j cap, I write here, right? So this is, that means differentiate these terms with respect to x here, right? So I write here minus differentiate of these terms with respect to z, I write here, right? So what is the conclusion of this? The conclusion of this is z and conclusion of this is 0. In the same way I calculate differentiate of y square with respect to x, 0, differentiate of x y with respect to y is minus x. So I write here. So that means curl of f is equal to this, but point is given here. What is the value of at this point? So I put up the value of x, y, z here, and this will be the curl f of here. In this way we can find out the curl of a vector quantity, right? Physical meaning of the curl. Curl means the extent of the rotation of the field about a point. That is the meaning of curl. Visually image placing a pendulum of the pendulum wheel aligned with into the fluid at P, which the axis of curl vector, the curl measures the tendency of the paddle wheel of the rotation. I show this by the graph. This is the paddle wheel and this is the n cap, right? And this is rotate about the fluid. That fluid is mixed up and round are the motion of this. So in this way we can find out the motion. If curl f is equal to 0, then field is termed as irrotational. That means there is no rotation. We consider a problem here. Find the value of ABC, right? If f is given by this, and this is irrotational. That means curl f is equal to 0. That means del cross f is equal to 0, right? So we calculate here terms by terms and explain briefly. Right? What is the this? I calculate first row is always fixed, ijk. Second row is also fixed, del over del x, del over del y, del over del z, and third row is taking with the help of the given vector point function. component of I write here, right? Component of j I write here, component of k cap I write here, right? Suppose I explain it, yeah, I elaborate it, right, by using the first row, I expand it, right? So what will be the conclusion here? This is, right, this. So differentiate this with respect to y. So what will be the result? This is 0, c, I write here c, minus differentiate of this with respect to z. So this 0, minus 1, minus plus. In this way, we calculate all terms by expanding the determinant by the first row. This, because vector is irrotational, so therefore del cross f is equal to 0. I write here, we component c plus 1 is equal to 0, comparing on the both side. Component of j here 4 minus j, and in the right hand side 0, I write here 0. b minus 2 is equal to 0, so I write here b minus 2. In this way we calculate the each terms of the a, b, c. So a is equal to 4, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to minus. In this way we can calculate the value of the a, b, c. Now next is line integral. What is line integral? Line integral means, suppose we have a common line from p naught to pn, we participate this line, that means cut piecewise. So that is one piece, that is second piece, and that is piecewise. How to calculate the with the help of line integral? If we have a function defined on a curve, suppose this is the curve form, right? Break up curve into the tiny line segment, right? This is the one side line segment, this is the second line segment. Multiple of the length of the line segment by the functional value of the line segment. Add up all products. We add all these terms. So what will be the conclusion here? We taking the limit as the length of the line, so lower limit to upper limit. In this way we can find out the quantity of the obtained is called the line integral here. I explain here. So in this way we can find out the line integral for the given graph, right? Line integral of the scalar function. How to calculate? So suppose I have a function f(x, y, z) be a scalar point function. So how to calculate the line integral along the curve C, right? I explain here. This is a closed curve. With respect to, we can calculate with the help of limit as a sum. Student study this topic in the 12th, how to calculate the limit as a sum by using the line integral. Now line integral of the vector point function. How to calculate? Suppose we have a vector point function f, x, y, z on the curve C. Then how to calculate the line integral of a vector point function C, defined as the integral of the component of the f along the tangent to the curve. That is the very most important part, tangent to the curve. That means line integral is denoted by line integral, this is the sign of line integral, f dot dr over ds into ds. The total conclusion will be f dot dr. This is line integral, right? F dot dr is known as line integral. So there are two parts. If this is the open interval, this is denoted by work done w. If this is the closed path, so that will be the circulation. So student keeping in the mind in the both way, with the help of f dot dr, line integral f dot dr, we can calculate the work done and we calculate the circular portion, right? In this way we can find each and every terms by one. Integration of the line integral. How to calculate integration of line? So first of all we calculate, given the f vector point function and dr with respect to the vector point function, we calculate along the curve C. So that is denoted the work done, right? Suppose I write here line integral f dot dr. In this way I explain briefly. So what is the line integral f dot dr? So we can calculate the work done, we can calculate the circular part, working rule of the evaluation of the line integral. How to calculate? So first of all we have a curve and draw the diagram, right? First we take the vector r, this is vector r, right? And dr is calculated dxi cap, dyj cap and dk cap, and f is the given vector point function, right? And calculate f dot dr. Student know how to calculate the a dot b. Convert into the integral part of the variable and calculate the limit from the graph. We consider an example here. A force F, this is F, displacement of the particle in the xy plane 0, 0, 2, 1, 4 along the curve right? X square is equal to y upon x. That means this is the curve. This is the diagram of this curve. This is the parabola. But in this problem, we consider here 0, 0 to 1, 4 only, right? So that means this portion is not our consider, only this line. That means we have along to the path, this path from 0, 0 to 1, 1, 4. So we consider here 1 by 1 and calculate the result here. How to calculate? We see that, right? This is f dot dr. What is the value of I write here? What is the value of dr? I write here. What is the dot product of these terms? So 2x square I cap is dx I cap. So I dot I is 1. So result will be 2x square by dx. In the same way, this is product, dot product by these terms. J dot j is equal to 1. So result will be 3x by dy. Now question is that, right, what will be the limit in this case, right? So we consider all terms in y or all terms in z. How to? With the help of this curve, right? Suppose we put, right, y is equal to 4x square in these terms. So all terms divided into x terms, right? How to? So what will be the value of dy here? So value of dy here 8x dx, right? So student, keeping in the mind and remember carefully, 2x square in the place of y I write here 4x square, dx is as it is, 3x y put up 4x square, and dy in the place of dy is 8x dx, and total limit convert to the in x portion. And what is the limit of x? 0 to 1 here. In this way we can find out the limit of x. That means we convert all portion into the one variable x, right, and taking the limit from the graph. So this is the portion I write here. On the curve y is equal to x square, I write here dy is equal to 8x. I explained just now, right? Now question is that limit is 0, 0 to 1, 4, and what is the limit of x here? So limit of x is lower limit is 0 and upper limit is 1. So in this way we can find all the problem into x variable I write here, and limit of this will be 0 to 1. Now conclusion is that x square x raised to the power 4 and 4 to the 8, 8x square, and total is x raised to the power 4, right, and 4 3 is 8 and 8 is 64, and 64 and plus adding by 104, x raised to the power 4. What is the integral of x raised to the power 4? X raised to the power 5 upon 5. We put up upper limit minus lower limit, and result will be 104 here. So in this way we can find the result of the line integral by using the path of the given curve. And the another example, evaluate f dot dr, right? F is this, C is the boundary of the square in which plane z is equal to 0. That means xy plane, and this is denoted by the xy plane. Suppose I am standing in this plane, this is x axis and this is y axis. So I am standing in the xy plane, that means z is equal to 0 here, right? In this way we can find out the, and using the graph, this is OA, this is AB and G, right? I want to calculate here the line integral. So first of all I move to O to A, and then A to B and B to C and C to O. So that is known as the criteria of the line integral. That means for the closed curve. How to calculate? We see that, right? So first of all I calculate here fourth part. That means this f dot dr divided into fourth part. First of all OA, when we move the OA, that means y is equal to 0, and y is equal to 0 means dy is equal to also 0. So that means in this portion we put up two result. One is y is equal to 0 and dy is equal to 0, and limit of x will be, because this is a, so limit of x will be 0 to a. And what is the role of this? This is this is x is equal to a here, right? When we put this path, that means AB path, right? So what will be the conclusion here? So x is equal to a, suppose x is equal to a, so dx is equal to 0 here. So that means all terms calculated in terms of y, right? So in this case, in the case of AB, I put x is equal to a and dx is equal to 0. The total limit in convert into the y, and what will be the limit of y here? So a comma 0, right, and this is a comma a. So limit of a will be 0 to a here, right? In case of this BC, so BC is equal to y is equal to a here. So that means dy is equal to 0. So in this case we calculate each and every terms, right, by using the moving path, right? So we calculate one by one. Suppose r is equal to this, dr is equal to this, f is this. So what will be the f dot dr is this. So that means line integral for the OA is equal to y is equal to 0. I explained just now, right? Y is equal to 0, dy is equal to 0. So what will be the value of this? So value of will be x square dx here, and limit of x 0 to a, we calculate x square x cube by 3, and result will be a cube by 3. In this way we can find the value of OA. Now suppose I want to calculate AB. So how to calculate the, because this is the f dot dr here, so y is equal to a here and dy is equal to 0 here. So what will be the result? X square dx here. So result will be here f dot dr ay dy. In this way we can calculate all result in terms of y here, right? In the same way we calculate BC, because BC is equal to ya. So what will be the dy? So dy will be 0 here. All terms calculated in terms of x. So what will be the limit of x here? So a to 0 here. So I write here, because this is a comma a, right, and this is a comma 0 comma a. So what will be the value of 0 comma a to 0 here? So in this way this is minus 3. In the same way we calculate the portion of OC here. So what is OC? So OC is equal to x is equal to 0, because this is y axis, and dx is also 0. I write here. So what will be the conclusion here? We see that f dot dr is equal to 0. If we add all fourth calculation, this is the along OA, this is AB, this is BC, and this is OC. If we add all these terms, the result will be a cube by 3. So in this way we can find out the result of our problem one by one, right? I consider the another problem, that is the circular ring travels by the moving particle counterclockwise integration. So how to calculate? This is the circle, and limit of the circle is always 2 pi, 0 to radius we see here, right? So this is the portion of f, this is the portion of dr, and product of f dot dr will be this. So how to calculate this? Because x square plus y square is equal to 1 given circle, so result will be y dx and x dy here in the line integral. So how to calculate here? We see that. So there are two methods to solve such type of problem. So we can convert into the polar coordinate, right? In the previous lecture I explained how to use the Cartesian coordinate to the polar coordinate. X is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta, dx is equal to sin theta, dy is equal to cos theta sin theta. And in the case of circle, limit of theta will be 0 to 2 pi, because a closed circle, sin theta minus sin theta, and we put up this sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, and value of this is the minus 2 pi. That means anti-clockwise movement. In this way we can find out our result by using the problem of the line integral. So student, keeping in the mind when we solve the problem in any kinds of level, so first of all we see that what is the given problem. In this problem there is a parametric form, right? A dot dr 0 0 0 to 1 1 1, right? So in this way we can find out with the help of z is equal to t, y is equal to t square, z is equal to t cube. So this is the third problem, and based on the parametric curve, so how to calculate parametric curve? In we see that first of all we calculate f a dot dr, in the place of f maybe any vector, so a dot dr. We calculate the result of this I dot I, j dot j, and k dot v. We put the value of x y z here, right? Suppose we put the x is equal to t, so dx is equal to dt. We put up y is equal to t square, so what will be the limit here? So dy is equal to 2 dt dt. In the same case 3z t square dt, right? And value of t will be calculated here. Suppose I wants to consider the value of t is equal to 0 to t is equal to 1, so what is the value? We see that. So in all case value of t will be 0 to t. We consider x is equal to t, v is equal to y is equal to t square, and z is equal to t square. In all case, suppose we put the lower limit here 0 0 0, we put up the upper limit here 1 1 1, so limit is always 1 1 1. So that means we can say that limit of t will be 0 to 1 here. So all integral convert into this problem with respect to the t, and we integrate with respect to t here. So what will be the conclusion? We see that the 9t square 14t raised to the power 4 2t dt, and calculate the above these things with the help of integration. That is the simple integration. Student studied in the 12th level. T square integration is t cube by 3, and t6 t7 by 7, and t9 t10 by 10, and limit upper limit minus lower limit. In this way we can see that result is very beautiful, that is only 5, right? And there is a lot of calculation here, but no, right? Result is very simple. So in this way we can find out the problem by using the line integral. So today lecture contains, first of all I explain what is curl, what is the meaning of curl, right, and after this I explain the line integral of the vector point function, line integral of the scalar point function, and after taking the some example I explain terms by terms how to calculate line integral with the help of polar coordinate, with the help of parametric curve, and with the help of the by using the moving the path, right. So if a student have any problem today lecture, so they can contact me and I will try to solve their problem, right. Thanks all of you for taking the today lecture. Thank you all of you.